I'm standing here in the front of my property, and 6 miles away is where Augusta Resources purchased the Rosemont Ranch. And this is where these speculators want to put this giant hole in the ground.
Well, when you build a house that you think is probably going to be it, this is our final home, and so you do it right, and you site it right. You put your heart into it, not just your money. So to have to sell it, I don't really want to do this again. So if we have to leave, if the mine goes in and we leave, we probably won't build again. It wouldn't be the same.
It's going to be 6,000 feet across, 6,500 feet wide, and 2,800 feet deep. When you look at the Gunsight Pass, everything to the left of that is going to be open pit. They're going to take all those mountain ranges in front of it, all those hills in front of it, it's all going to be gone.
The people from Augusta Resources and from Rosemont Copper have told us things that they think we want to hear. But then when you go to check the facts about what they've told you, it's different. They tell their investors one thing, they tell the people who live here another thing. They're here to make money for their investors. So when they talk to their investors, they tell them there's very little opposition, local opposition to the mine. They tell them that once they get the first pit approved, they will work on getting the other 3 approved. Either they're lying to us or they're lying to their investors.
Augusta Resources is a Canadian speculating company in the business of looking for places to mine. They've come down to Tucson and they bought Rosemont Ranch, which is about 1,200 acres, and they intend to put an open pit copper mine there. The problem they have is they need someplace to put the tailings and put the waste rock. So that's where we come in. We're objecting to the fact that they want to dump tailings and waste rock on national forest land.
They say they're going to use very little water compared to other mines, and that may be true, but compared to other mines, not compared to the water that we have. Right now they're saying they'll need 3,500 gallons per minute to operate the mine. The water table's been going down for many years around here, and this is only going to make it worse.
Cienega Creek would end up having the water table lowered. It may not be a perennial stream anymore. It may dry up. The problem with Davidson Canyon is it's already basically an underground stream, and it feeds out of Barrel Canyon on the other side of State Route 83, and that's right where they're going to put this tailings and all their toxic waste. There is a very good chance that they're going to have some type of spill or just general leaching through the tailings from rainwater is going to pollute Davidson Canyon. Now, how far down it pollutes it is anybody's guess, but Davidson Canyon feeds into Cienega Creek, which feeds into the Pantano Wash, which feeds into Tucson. Well, we're talking about 160 truck trips a day mixed with tourists coming up and down the highway. And these trucks aren't just your normal sized trucks. These are large ore trucks that are carrying copper ore. They'll have sulfuric acid trucks running up and down the highway daily to supply their acid plant. And that's all mixed in with school buses, tourism, anybody that's just coming out for a drive. These trucks have to go up 83 to I-10, and from I-10, 12 miles over to Kolb Road to the industrial area there to offload that ore so they can get that on rail.
The upkeep on the road would be more because of the huge amount of trucks, and all us taxpayers would pay for that. I think people in Tucson need to know that even though they may not camp or hike or bike in this area, it will affect them and future generations because of the water problems. The water problems are already here, so why we would just compound the problem by allowing a mine to use so much water, it baffles me that we would even consider that.